For generations, dreams have fascinated humanity. The timeless question, do you remember what you dreamed last night? Why do we dream? Has ignited curiosity not only in the realm of popular culture, but also in scientific inquiry. In our exploration, I begin by challenging common assumptions about dreams, while merging scientific perspectives with my personal observations and reflections. Many people assume that dreaming only occurs during the deepest stages of sleep, often thought to happen between 2 and 3 am, when the world is silent and our minds supposedly rest. However, research employing brainwave monitoring, EEG, reveals that dreams predominantly occur during the REM, rapid eye movement stage, a brief but vivid period just before waking. At this moment, regions of the brain responsible for vision, emotion, and sensation are highly active, whereas areas related to logic, reasoning, and self-control are comparatively quiet. This neurobiological interplay is precisely why dreams can appear surreal and nonlinear. Reflecting on my own journey with dreams, I find it exhilarating to see how this scientific insight aligns with personal experience. When I practice lucid dreaming, I recognize that the moments of heightened awareness reveal a vivid tapestry of sensory experiences, unburdened by logical constraints. It is almost as if the mind is liberated, merging pieces of memory, emotion, and experience into a fantastical new narrative, an ever-changing canvas that defies conventional time. Beyond generating bizarre narratives, dreaming serves an essential biological role. Scientific studies suggest that dreams help in processing and organizing memories, experiences, and emotions from our daily lives. In this sense, the dreaming state can be seen as the brain's way of cleaning house and preparing for new challenges. On a personal note, I see every dream as an intimate conversation with my subconscious. It is as if the mind revisits overlooked details from the day, assembles them into intricate storylines, and even offers hints for personal growth or problem solving. This interplay between memory and creativity fascinates me, leading me to believe that our nightly dreams are both an archival record and a creative, sublime integration of personal history and future possibility. Lucid dreaming, the state in which one is aware they are dreaming, grants a rare opportunity to actively shape and explore dream narratives. This phenomenon intrigues not only cognitive scientists, but also creative minds seeking to harness an otherwise ephemeral experience. Lucid dreaming occurs when you suddenly realize within a dream that you are dreaming, and sometimes with practice gain the ability to control its course. In this state, the brain awakens portions typically reserved for rational thought, allowing for a dynamic interplay between creativity and analysis. This metamorphosis makes dreams feel more real and manipulable, turning them into a personal playground for experimentation and insight. From my years of dabbling in and researching lucid dreams, I've learned that this state can be transformative. Being aware that I am dreaming has not only led me to explore surreal dreamscapes, but also helped me resolve lingering issues in waking life. It is a practice that illuminates the power of the unconscious mind, while reinforcing the idea that our dreams carry signals, both emotional and intellectual, that have real-world significance. Based on extensive self-experimentation and study, I recommend a few pragmatic steps for those interested in mastering the art of lucid dreaming. Establish a solid sleep routine. Regular sleep patterns are paramount. Going to bed at a consistent time and ensuring that you are well rested paves the way for smoother transitions into the REM phase. Implement reality checks. Habitually ask yourself, am I dreaming? Both in waking life and as you drift off to sleep. This habitual inquiry gradually conditions your subconscious to recognize oddities in the dream environment. Keep a dream journal. Immediately recording your dreams upon waking can reinforce dream recall. Over time, you may notice recurring themes or symbols that not only heighten your awareness within dreams, but also enrich your waking perspective. I have found that by tailoring these techniques to my own lifestyle, I have not only increased the frequency of lucid dreaming, but also deepened the quality of my dream experiences. While the road to lucid dreaming mastery is not simple, each incremental discovery adds layers of understanding and creative potential to my inner life. A widely held misconception is that only children dream vividly while adults lose this capability over time. Scientific evidence, however, and my own experience suggests that dreams are a universal phenomenon spanning all ages from infants to the elderly. Dreams occur throughout our lives. Whether we are children with unfiltered imaginations or adults with busier, more structured minds, the dream state remains a constant companion. I once stumbled upon the notion that adults don't dream during a casual conversation, only to later discover, through both personal introspection and academic literature, that every person is immersed in dreams each night. Each dream, regardless of how ephemeral it might seem upon waking, is a rich mosaic of past experiences, desires, fears, and hopes. For me, this insight has been liberating. It validates the childlike wonder that remains within, despite the rigors of adult responsibilities. It is a reminder that creativity and imagination are not confined to youth, but are perpetual aspects of the human condition. Many studies estimate that over a lifetime, a person spends hundreds or even thousands of hours in the dream realm. Although, from an external perspective, these moments might seem brief, the subjective passage of time in dreams often feels infinitely extended. This paradox has always captured my imagination. I believe that the essence of a dream is not measured by its clock time, but by its emotional and sensory density. A fleeting dream might contain a universe of feelings, ideas, and revelations. In my view, this quality amplifies the value of our nocturnal adventures. It is not about the duration, but the impact they have on our minds and souls. The study of dreams straddles the realms of hard neuroscience and mystical introspection. It is here, in this boundary zone, that I find my greatest inspiration. Neurological research shows that during REM sleep, the brain activates regions associated with visual imagery and emotion, while dialing down on the circuits governing rational thought. This fascinating divergence explains why many dreams are bizarre or nonsensical. They are, in a sense, the product of a highly creative engine running without the constraints of logic. For me, these findings are more than just scientific trivia. They represent a metaphor for life itself, recognition that some of our best ideas and deepest truths arise when we free our minds from convention. It is this phenomenon that underscores the magic of lucid dreaming. By entering a state where both the imaginative and rational mind collaborate, we unlock creative potential that might otherwise remain dormant. Beyond the laboratory, dreams have long been a subject of spiritual inquiry and personal transformation. Every night offers an opportunity to explore a realm that is not merely an echo of the day's events, but a dynamic landscape for the soul's expression. Personally, I view dreams as an ongoing dialogue with my inner self, a conversation that transcends the physical limits of the waking world. Many cultures have revered dreams as portals to divine insight or as mirrors revealing our deepest desires and fears. While I respect these traditions, I also believe that our modern understanding enriches the ancient wisdom, combining objective research with subjectively transformative experiences. In my own practice, I have found that intense, meaningful dreams often leave me with perspectives or solutions to problems that seemed intractable during the day. They offer a form of emotional catharsis and creative stimulation that is invaluable. Thus, dreaming, in all its mystery, is a confluence of science and spirituality, a reminder that our inner life is a terrain ripe for exploration. While the ethereal nature of dreams is enchanting, it is essential to address their more practical implications in our daily routine. One fascinating yet potentially hazardous aspect is the phenomenon where elements of the dream state seep into waking life, what some refer to as daydreaming, or even more profound episodes where the dream world overlaps with reality. In today's modern world, filled with constant distractions, from smartphones to an endless stream of notifications, it is increasingly common to find oneself momentarily detached from the present. From personal experience, I have noticed that falling too deeply into a daydream can compromise one's focus, especially in situations that demand full attention, such as driving or operating machinery. This interplay between our dream states and conscious awareness requires careful management. I always advocate for mindful pauses and setting aside dedicated moments of calm. By practicing mindfulness and creating a structured daily routine, we can preserve the creativity of our dreams without compromising our safety. The quality of our sleep has a direct impact on the clarity and vividness of our dreams. Over the years, I have experimented extensively with ways to create an optimal sleep environment, and I have identified several key factors. Consistent sleep schedule. Regular sleep times establish a rhythm that naturally supports the REM cycles needed for vivid dreaming. Calm and inviting sleep space. A quiet and comfortable bedroom with minimal distractions helps the mind transition smoothly into the dream state. Pre-sleep rituals. Techniques such as meditation, gentle stretching, or even reading a book can help in easing the transition from the chaotic pace of the day to the more fluid realm of dreams. In my experience, adopting these practices has not only improved my sleep quality, but has enriched my dream life, making it easier to recall dreams and, in turn, explore lucid states. When our waking life and sleep quality are properly cared for, the boundaries between conscious creativity and subconscious exploration become more permeable, allowing for a harmonious flow of insights. Now I wish to share deeper personal insights that extend well beyond the laboratory or clinical descriptions. These reflections stem from years of experimentation with lucid dreaming, self-reflection, and a passion for exploring the uncharted territories of the inner self. I have come to believe that dreams are the most authentic form of art created by our own minds. Each dream is an original masterpiece, painted with colors drawn from the spectrum of our emotions and memories. There is a beauty in the chaotic, unstructured flow of a dream, a beauty that stands in stark contrast to our often overly controlled waking life. I remember vivid dreams that acted as a bridge between unresolved issues and creative solutions. In these moments, the surreal imagery of my dreamscapes sometimes provided the exact metaphor needed to tackle real-life dilemmas. It is as if the brain is artistically processing life's experiences, composing a continuous narrative that is equal parts therapeutic and inspirational. The current frontier in dream research combines advanced neuroimaging techniques and artificial intelligence with traditional introspective methods. Although we have yet to develop a device capable of recording or fully decoding dreams, progress is being made. I personally see great promise in the collaboration between neuroscientists and practitioners of lucid dreaming. Imagine a future where we not only understand the neural code underlying our dreams, but can also harness this knowledge to help with mental health, creativity, and personal development. Such a breakthrough could allow us to read dreams in ways that preserve their subjective magic while offering concrete data. Until that time, I cherish the mystery and accept that much of the dream world remains ineffable, a sacred space for the soul to wander and discover. An intriguing aspect of dream research is the observation that not only do humans dream, but many animals, dogs, cats, even monkeys, also experience dreams. For me, this observation magnifies the profound role that dreaming plays in the evolution of consciousness. This universality suggests that dreaming is not merely a byproduct of human cognition, but a core feature of a living, adaptive nervous system. The notion that animals also navigate their dream worlds reinforces the idea that dreams may be integral to survival, emotional regulation, and even creativity across species. Reflecting on this, I find a deep resonance with the idea that every creature, in its own unique way, contributes to a shared tapestry of life experience, a tapestry in which dreams are vibrant threads connecting us all. Dreams have a significant impact on our moods, decision-making, and overall perception of life. As a researcher and practitioner of lucid dreaming, I continually discover that insights gleaned from dream experiences can inspire transformative changes in one's outlook and creative output. After awakenings from powerful dreams, I often feel a surge of clarity and creative momentum. It is as if the dream has recharged my spirit, enabling me to address personal challenges or innovate in projects that once seemed stalled. In my own life, I have drawn upon these insights to carve out fresh paths in both personal endeavors and professional pursuits. Dreams provide a reservoir of ideas that defy conventional logic. By tuning into this resource, we can overcome creative blocks, develop novel perspectives, and even solve complex problems. The stories and symbols from our dreams are not mere random images, but rich metaphors carrying deep emotional and cognitive significance if we are willing to engage with them. Adopting a mindful approach to dreams can help translate these nightly visions into tangible benefits during the day. Some of my most effective strategies include reflective journaling. After waking, I spend time noting down every detail I recall. Over time, patterns emerge that offer clues about my internal world and recurring themes in my life. Dream incubation. Before sleep, I sometimes focus on a particular question or creative problem. I have experienced instances where the subconscious mind, unfettered by waking constraints, presents innovative solutions. Mindful integration. Regular meditation and mindfulness practices encourage me to process and incorporate insights from my dreams into my daily decision-making. This integration transforms the ephemeral dream into a lasting impact on one's emotional and intellectual life. Incorporating these practices not only enriches the dream experience, but also fosters a more profound connection with one's inner self, a continuous dialogue that can lead to personal evolution. Beyond its practical and scientific facets, dreaming offers a canvas for philosophical thought. It serves as a metaphor for the fluid, ever-changing nature of our inner lives. Dreams remind us that identity is not fixed. Just as a dream can shift from one surreal scenario to another, our lives too are in constant flux. I have often found that the unpredictable narrative of a dream mirrors the unpredictable, beautiful journey of self-discovery. In accepting this, we learn to embrace change, uncertainty, and the mysterious depths of our own psyche. This perspective fuels a sense of liberation. When we stop clinging to a rigid self-image, we become more open to exploration, both within the dream world and in our waking interactions. There is undeniable freedom in the act of dreaming, a freedom to imagine without boundaries. In the lucid state, the mind becomes a fertile ground where the impossible transforms into the plausible, and the ordinary dissolves into extraordinary narratives. For me, this creative liberation is transformative. It has taught me to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as invitations to reimagine and reinvent. I believe that the willingness to dream, in both sleep and wakefulness, is a critical step toward living a more inspired and fulfilling life. Drawing from scientific evidence, personal experience, and introspective reflection, it becomes clear that dreams are much more than random neurological firings. They are a dynamic and integral part of our mental, emotional, and even spiritual life, a rich interplay of memory, emotion, creativity, and instinct. On the Lucid Dream Portal channel, our goal is to share not only the academic and scientific aspects of dreaming, but also to bring forward the passionate, personal experiences that confirm the transformative power of the dream state. Every dream is a unique journey, offering both practical insights and profound philosophical wisdom. I invite you, fellow dreamers and curious minds, to actively participate in this ongoing exploration. Whether you are just beginning to recall your dreams, or you are already navigating the landscapes of lucid dreaming, Know that each night holds the promise of new adventure stories written on the canvas of your mind, waiting to be deciphered and appreciated. By embracing the art and science of dreaming, we can unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and harness creative energy that transcends the limitations of our waking lives. Let us together cultivate a community where dreams are valued, shared, and celebrated. A community where every experience, every nuance, and every insight contributes to a richer tapestry of life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. As we continue to delve into the mysteries of our inner worlds, may you find inspiration, wisdom, and the courage to dream boldly. Let Lucid Dream Portal be your companion in exploring the vast and wondrous landscapes that emerge when the boundaries between consciousness and the subconscious blur. Remember, every dream, no matter how fleeting, carries the potential to transform, enlighten, and set you on a path of self-discovery. Embrace the magic of your dreams, trust the messages they convey, and never underestimate the power of the inner world that lies just beneath the surface of everyday life. With these thoughts, I encourage you to engage, share your experiences, and participate in the discussion. Your dreams are not mere nocturnal escapes. They are the raw materials of creativity, a testament to the limitless capacity of the human mind, and a gateway to a more insightful, inspired existence. May your nights be filled with vivid, transformative experiences, and may your days be enriched by the echoes of the dream world that continue to whisper truths about who you are and who you can become.